slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so
I'm Louis Bodel, Art Director on the Precinct, here to talk you through your beat as the ACPD's newest recruit. Welcome to the Rotten Apple. Good police work starts on the ground. Everything from parking infractions to vandalism to bank heists is procedurally generated in-game, so you never know what the day will bring. Your cruiser is the best way to patrol the city, but be ready to hit the streets on foot if things get loud. In this town, that happens all too often. When you've caught your mark, you'll need to follow procedure to make sure you handle the interaction appropriately. They could be a good citizen who made an honest mistake or a career criminal wanted for multiple offences. That's not to say you can't stop for a bite to eat every once in a while. Call-outs can happen at any time, so you'll need to be ready to respond. Not everyone will react positively when you arrive on the scene, but you've got a variety of methods at your disposal to resolve the situation. Let your partner handle the paperwork. It's time to gear up for the next mission. You'll unlock new equipment in the armory as you gain experience. Tonight, we're taking to the skies on a helicopter patrol. You'll need to keep the spotlight trained on the perp to bring down their resistance meter while coordinating the ground response with the support member. You can call in squad cars, spike strips, roadblocks, and more to help you bring them to justice. You can, of course, get involved in chases more directly. Call in the same support from your car, and don't worry too much about dodging these carefully placed piles of fruit crates.
Oops!
Sometimes, though, what's needed is a good old-fashioned foot chase. Don't worry, dispatch is standing by to assist if you need backup. Regardless, you'll need to make use of the city's geography to catch up with criminals and hold your own in a firefight. With the final perp booked, you're ready to end the day's shift. Averno's citizens will sleep a little safer for your efforts until tomorrow. Try your hand at policing the procedurally controlled world of the Precinct on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S later this year.
Hand over your stuff!
Hey there, fellow survivors. I'm Jeff, and I'm the lead developer behind As One We Survive, a top-down post-apocalyptic survival game. It offers a unique combination of survival and community management mechanics. Let's talk about survival. Properly managing your character's vitals is key for success. Hunger, thirst, temperature, and fatigue. We feature a full day-night cycle and dynamic weather system that changes the ambient temperature every hour. At night, the world becomes much colder. You'll need to find shelter or a heat source to avoid freezing. Scavenge abandoned buildings for food, drink, medicine, and tools to keep you alive. Tools allow you to harvest resources in the world. There are two categories of resources, natural and reclaimed. Using this knife, I can cut these curtains into rags for raw bandages or crafting material. Let's talk about crafting. My goal as a designer was to simplify the crafting process in terms of ease of use without sacrificing freedom or creativity. I can use this alcohol bottle I found combined with these rags to create a homemade disinfected bandage that's safe for treating wounds. While I could use raw cloth rags in an emergency, not disinfecting them increases the risk for blood infection. Speaking of bandages, let's discuss afflictions in our game. Afflictions are negative effects that impact your condition. In combat, you can take cover to avoid incoming fire or try to neutralize threats before taking damage. However, one shot, you'll suffer from the bleeding affliction, which gradually reduces your health over time unless treated. Applying a bandage will provide a small heal over time effect and stop the affliction from further draining your health. Depending on the type of bandage used, there's a chance of suffering a wound infection that require antibiotics to heal. Now that I'm bandaged up and ready to go, let's talk a bit about animals and hunting. We use a positional audio system for our animals, allowing you to track them down using sound. Here I've spawned a deer. You'll notice its ambient calls. To take down a deer, you'll need a larger caliber weapon. A regular pistol just won't cut it. Since it's getting late, let's harvest the meat and discuss campsites. Camping is a central mechanic that lets you stay safe while traveling far from your base to explore our very large region maps. We can use our knife again to harvest bushes for wood sticks as fuel. It's as simple as pressing C to place a campsite plot and then interacting with it using A. If you have a shelter, you can choose to place it down or not use the shelter at all. If you have the required materials, starting a campfire provides a success percentage based on your fire starter tool and fuel type. Here we have a lighter, so success is guaranteed as long as our wood isn't wet. Cooking works similar to crafting. From the camp menu, select a tool and a resource. Here I'm going to choose my sharpened stick and raw deer meat to cook it while I relax at the campfire. You'll find other cooking tools such as steel cups and pots as well. As it's getting late, let's get some sleep to recover health for the next day. Our sleep system considers both your current calories and the calories burned per hour while sleeping. Sleeping also depletes your thirst. Depending on the shelter type, you'll receive a warmth bonus added to your player temperature. If it's above the ambient temperature outside, you'll remain warm during your sleep. I hope you enjoyed this quick overview and peek into the basics of survival. Thank you so much for the amazing support.
We are facing an unprecedented wave of crime, the likes of which we have never encountered before. Our law enforcement units are overwhelmed, and each day brings forth new threats. This is precisely why we have appointed you as the leader of a new autonomous unit. You are granted full freedom to operate, from procuring your own equipment and maintaining it to recruiting and training your team from the very bottom. We place immense trust and expectations upon you. New and increasingly dangerous factions pose severe threats to our nation. So, can you lead them?
Reloading. Threat neutralized.
Your decisions will shape our future, and every moment will test your skills and resolve. When the time comes, you might very well be our sole hope for our freedom or survival.
When the shit hit the fan, we weren't ready. But now we are. And it's time to hit back.
Well done! Keep it up! Nice job, buddy!
Upgrade your equipment, your skills, and complete missions.
Woohoo!
Together, we are stronger. There's something missing from this trailer. I know! Now it's perfect. People love cats. It boosts sales. Ah.